So guys, hello and welcome to another X-Plane 11 video. Today you join me in something a bit different. This is the Toliss A319. I've just literally picked it up from the day of recording it yesterday, the 16th of March, and it's absolutely amazing. It cost you a bit, and it's officially licensed by Airbus, but man, it is worth the money. Today we are sitting on the ground at Edinburgh and we're going to take it up to Belfast Aldergrove in Northern Ireland. Flight time today is over about 35 minutes and cruising at flight level 200, so 20,000 feet. Taking fuel wise today is 5 tons of fuel, and our passenger weight or our weights today is we have a zero fuel weight of 55.5. Uh, as before, I'm gonna explain something else now. I've just got um new ground services as well. These are free. I was looking on the Explain store the other day, and these came up. It's something like it's a fly with Lua script or something. You press the you can assign a button. I've got no, that's Reshade. I've got the delete button. Simple ground services as a free add-on on the Explain store, which is pretty good. Um, and the other thing is I've beginning to start downloading Ortho for XP tiles, which is photoreal scenery for your X-plane. Um, I haven't got some for Edinburgh because I didn't get round to doing it, but I don't care. And I've got some for Belfast, and I'm running with some. I think it's World 2 or Europe, something Europe buildings and Autogate and all. So that's what I'm running with. Um, about the flight today, we're expecting to take off. Well, some brief is saying that we should be taking off 06 as the it's variable winds at 1 knot, so we're going to be using 06. So that's that runway all the way down there. At Aldergrove, we might use 25. I don't know what they're using, but we'll plan for the RNAV for 07 or the VOR. I might do the VOR because I actually quite like doing a VOR approach. But anyway, this is completely cold and dark. I have not done anything regarding fuel, so we'll do that in a minute. So let's just jump in the flight deck and get going. So welcome to the flight deck. Pretty bog standard, really, for an Airbus. What we are going to do is we're going to put the exterior power on. Put the pack flow to normal. We put pack 2 off when we're on the ground. Crew oxygen supply, emergency exit lights on. No smoking signs as well. Excellent. We can put the nav and logo light. We'll put it to 2 because it's getting dark. We can align the RSs. We can do some tests if we really want to do fire tests. Oh, for some reason that fuel pump's not on. We haven't refueled the aircraft, so we'll not turn that on yet. We'll turn the radios on. I must get on VATSIM. I promise you the next video will be on VATSIM, hopefully. That's all good down there. What do we need to do down there? That's good. Oh, batteries should come on as well. And the barrel reference is all weird as well. That happened to me before. I must have flicked something. We'll just put that to 1013 at the minute. Like so. And then we will put in our brighten up our screens. The thing about the Toliss, the click spots are very weird. It moves quite a bit, but it's good. Back to the main panel, we can go down to the wrong button. We can go down to the or McDo, wherever I find the button. Over to the McDo, and we can go into the init page. This is different to the Boeing FMC, so we're at Edinburgh. H Echo Golf Papa Hotel, and we're going to Belfast, which is Echo Golf Alpha Alpha. We'll align the IRSs. The flight number today is EZ 136 Alpha. Cost index for Easyjet is 6, and we will use flight level 200. I'll pop that in there. Right, that's all we'll do for now. What I need to do is I need to go into the Toliss menu. It is a god-awful menu, but it's nice. If I just bring that up a wee bit, there we go. And if I go into fuel, so we're expecting a zero fuel weight of 5 tons. It's only Belfast. I'll do. 5 tons, and our zero fuel weight is 55.5. So all the way up on the passengers. Aye, that's dead on there. Take 113 passengers, and that's good. We'll be back on this for our takeoff calculations. I keep on pressing the wrong buttons. Right, we can come back down to the McDo, and we can put in the flight plan. Or no, actually, we need to do this now, and then if we just click that, it should be our. I have to enter it 55.5, and our block fuel is 5.2. I don't know why the buttons keep on lagging when I'm over the McDo. That has happened. That's the thing I noticed quite quickly. But we can deal with it. Departures, we are going from 06 on the GoSam 1 Delta departure. And then from GoSam is the Papa 600 Airway. To Blacka. And that is the route, and then it's to the VOR over the field, which we'll not put in. Perfect. We'll expect Aldergrove for the RNAV 17 or 07, and we'll just plan that for now. No stars, and it's a Lurgu transition because they do that. Yeah. Lurgu, and then it's Alpha 7071, Alpha 7 Foxtrot, and then 07. Perfect. That is the what you call flight plan done. If we go now to the perf page, thrust reductions will be 1,500 feet for us, 1,500 feet. I believe it's NADPU 2. I don't mind. I don't know. I'll do it for us. It's an Airbus. You can't. It's literally, if you want to do, the plane would fly itself. It's not a Boeing. Engine out. I don't know. We'll just leave it at that. I don't know how to go into depth with the Airbus McDo. I don't really fly it. I had the old Aerosoft for FSX, but that was about it. Now, for the takeoff performance, if we do that, zoom out a wee bit, there we go. Oh, and we're in the FCU. We will use flaps 1 with down of 0.1. So this is 130, 130, and 133 as our speeds. Flex temping to 66 degrees and down 0.1. Alright, did I put this in the wrong way? I did. So 66 degrees, down 0.1. Oh, I'm a numpty. I don't know how to program this. Right, 66 degrees, that goes on there. That's our flex temp, which literally is a D-rated takeoff if you're in the mines of Boeing. 66 on that. Flaps 1 with down 0.1. Like so. Perfect. That's that now completed. So if we go up to the overhead, we can put the belts on. We can put the seatbelt signs on. And the fuel pumps as well. Nav lights all good for now. Pack 2's off on the ground. We'll do a pack off departure. Because I believe Easyjet just does that. And something's just fallen behind my desk if you've heard that. We'll put that on the flight plan page, and we'll put that on the. Actually, that goes on flight plan. This goes on perf. There we go. That's good there. Everything's good down here. So that's 2,000. Oh, why have I've just put the flaps down? Silly me. There we go. Oh, well, I haven't put the flaps down because there's no hydraulic pressure yet. Um. That is about it for now. IRSs are lining in 2 minutes. So we'll start the APU now. And we'll start it up now. Oh, there we go, start. And that'll, if we go down here, that's the APU page there. And while I'm at the APU starting, I need to grab the QNH for Edinburgh. So, or the Weller even. Uh, so Edinburgh 1034 is the QNH. And 1034 on that side. 1034 in here. The buttons are very laggy when I try to move about. My frames are good. My frames are at 40 on the ground, which is good on high definition. This is a high definition version than the standard. I don't know if it's something to do. Do I have to click start server up here or something like that? Will that do anything? I don't know. Whatever. We'll deal with it. Right, that is starting now. That is available. We can put the bleeds on now. We can tell the passengers seatbelt signs are on so the passengers can be seated. And we'll just set 20,000 feet up in here. So, yeah, so we'll push back here. Probably to face to the west, or face to the west and then take off to the east or the northeast. Sorry. There we go. That's the flight plan on now. So everything started now. That is started. We can ditch the external power. And we can go into ground surfaces, get rid of the chocks, and we'll close all the doors. Like so. You can hear the cargo doors shutting now. We can go to this plugins page and we can go click that. That'll probably drive everything away. Yes, it does. And we can go to our friends, or our good friends at Better Pushback. And we're going to call up Angus to push us back. I have a typical Scottish name. And we'll face to the west. Oh. So we'll just plan to push here.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Red Angus will all do. That's a better pushback driver now that I'm going to call him when I'm at Edinburgh.
Ground to cockpit.
Right, what we will do
Loading
is
up.
we will get the jetway away. That should, yeah, that's moving now. Perfect. We've got the Glasgow VOR tune there. We can put constraints on that side. We'll put constraints on that side. We'll start the block time. No, not yet actually. And I'm gonna get up YouTube and get the Easyjet safety demo. YouTube. Easyjet safety demo.
Okay. All doors and hatches
I'll
are
just
closed.
get that at the
Ready to
ready.
connect.
And if I just click that, an ad will probably pop up. Yeah, no, it doesn't. There we go. That's that on the go now. We can get the beacon light on now. And we'll turn off the 2 packs for engine start. And then we'll turn them on for the taxi and then turn them back off for departure. I think that's the way it does. It is. I'm not sure.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, parking brake is released. And we can put that to alt
Starting
off.
pushback and you may start engines.
Right, let's start our engines. Right, if I go over to my second screen here, that should play now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There we go.
we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft.
I'll
A
link
safety
it
card
to
is in
the
your
description,
seat
all
pocket, showing
credits
the exit routes,
to the
oxygen
guy that
masks,
does it.
life jackets, and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit.
Right, we'll start
Please
number
be
2.
aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are
There
on,
we go.
and we recommend that you keep it fastened
That's...
at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will
It
drop
would help
from
if I had
above
the
you.
ignition
Pull the
start
mask
on. There we
towards
go.
you to
That should
start the
start now.
oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth.
Right, N2.
Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together.
M1.
And pull the
And
strap to
the
adjust.
engine is
Do
going now.
not inflate
EGT.
it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children.
Operation complete.
Your
Set
tray
parking
tables
brake.
must now be
Parking
stowed,
brake set.
armrest down, window blinds
Disconnecting
open,
toes,
and
stand by.
seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight with Easyjet.
So there's a safety demo done now. I'll link to the boy, all credits to him, as always. We'll disconnect now and we'll start number 1. The P2 pump. P2 pumps on now. And we'll start number 1 is going now.
Toliss disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
There's
Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a
thing.
safe flight.
The hand signal should now be coming now. Wherever he is. Where is he? Ah, there he is there. Bye, Angus. Oh, need to run that. Right, that's an available engine, and we'll do the after start pros. APU off, packs off, flaps 1, auto brake max. There's the flaps going down. We'll do the flight control test on the taxi because that's normally what Easyjet do. Every time I've flown on them, they've done the flight control test in the taxi. So we'll just put the flight control page up now. We're down 0.1. There we go. And they do one for each stick because they've always done 2 flight control tests. Right, hand signal is clear. We'll get the taxi light on, and he is clear. So we'll head now. So parking brake released. I'll give a bit of thrust to get us moving. Might put the wing light on soon. It's getting a bit dark. Perfect. So we'll take a right here, or a right here on Echo. So when we get onto the straight taxiway, we'll do the flight control test now. Flight controls, rudder, full left, full right, neutral. That is the rudder done. So flight controls now, full down, full up, neutral. We'll do one on the flight deck and one out the wing. Full left, full right, and neutral. And I've tested the rudder. If we go now here, full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral. And that is the flight control page completed. We'll put that on the door page now. I will tell the cabin crew now to get ready for departure. That is good, and we'll put the config on, and that is normal. Um, could we take I will take Bravo because we're very light today. So strobe light on, lights all on, like so. Put the transponder on, and we'll just roll on and roll off. The strobe light flashing now. Now, because the Airbus is to get maximum friction on the nose wheel, I went into the flight deck when I flew Easyjet from Belfast to Gatwick, and the first officer said, I asked how long do they keep the nose down, and they say they keep it down until 80 knots, and then they um you put pressure on the side stick, like see now what I'm doing on here. So they keep that down to about 80 knots, and then they'll put it back to neutral. So that's us now. So chrono, timing, we'll zoom that in a wee bit so we can see what we're doing. 50%. And that is stable. Flex, Manflex 66, SRS, and runway. $80 knots, centering the stick now. V1, and up we go, gently now. Nice gentle rotation, perfect, positive climb check, gear up. And there's my nav. Gears up, no lights, no. Turn off them lights now, don't need them. Thrust climb, climb. You know what I did forget to do? I forgot to turn off the packs, but no worries. We'll just say, I don't know, we did a pack, or they had to have the packs on for some reason, very warm, or whatever. And I'll fly the departure manually. Once we get around this turn, I'll stick in the autopilot. And we'll open climb that now, even though I'm still on autopilot. Or manually flying that. Flying to a flight level, so we can put that to standard, and standard that side, and standard there. And we'll begin the turn now out. Flaps up. Just following the flight director now. Keep on flying there. Looks like we might get a tail one going over the Irish Sea tonight. Centering it out now, and we can put the autopilot on now. And we'll open climber. The air, once we finish this turn now, we'll release the passengers, and that will be it now. 6,000 to Edinburgh is somewhere down there. I will release the passengers now. And that is us now on the way to Belfast now. We'll climb 20,000, turn off the lights, and then I'll do the cinematic shots of the aircraft like I always do in my videos. But yes, I've been thinking recently, just while we're in the climbing, I'm on about starting up my own Discord. If you're interested, please let me know. So I'll have a look at it and see if we can get it sorted or not. So if you're interested in the own me like Discord or something like that, I might do something like that. We'll see. Right, lights off. And so yeah, that is us now on the way to Belfast. So guys, now in the cruise, we are now cruising at 20,000 feet, and our top descent marker is over a waypoint called Turnzo. So we'll need to enter in our destination data. So if we go into, not go around, previous phase, the QNH at Belfast is 1036. Temperature is 9 degrees. Wind is now, it's swung round a wee bit. It was 020, it's now 330 at 12 knots, but we're still going to aim to land on 07 because it'd be more as a tailwind if we land on 05, so we'll probably go 07, which we will do. Decision height. If I get up the charts here quickly, I'll tell you now. Where is it? For the RNAV, where are we here? PORDME 07. Where's the RNAV 07? NDB 25, yes, 07. Well, it's saying here for the, oh, that's a VHF approach. It hasn't put up charts for the RNAV, so we'll just use the VOR. The MDA is 560. We'll just use that. So that is the approach phase done. Still on the cruise now. We'll start descending now in a minute. We're going to be using auto brake medium. I would use low, but I want to get off as quick as possible at the second exit at Bravo, which is literally off and the terminal's there. And you can literally taxi straight onto stand. If not, if that doesn't happen, well, who cares? We'll roll all the way to the end. So it means like a quite a firmer touchdown to get down in the marks and to get stopped in time. Currently seatbelt signs are on, landing lights are off, everything's all good up there. Currently 13 minutes 32 seconds into the flight. We've just left, we're just about to leave the coast of Scotland now, and there's the scenery error that I do not have. It's using Project Belfast freeware scenery for the Aldergrove airport, and I used TDG's freeware for Edinburgh, so that was about it. I was just doing some research as well. This very plane, EZ Delta Mike, I actually flew on this when I went from Paris to Belfast, and I actually went into the flight deck in it because the flight attendants like saw me like looking into the flight deck and said, "Are you interested in planes?" I said, "Yeah." And then when we got seated, he came to me and he said, "See, when we land in Belfast, we'll bring you into the flight deck." So that still sticks with me. I have a photo somewhere of me in the flight deck. So I'm flying the plane that I sat in the flight deck for, and then it went from Paris to Belfast, and then it went on to Gatwick. So I've just figured that out. But anyway, that is us now. So I will speak to you when we begin to shoot the RNAV. So guys, now we're just about to turn on to the RNAV approach. We've just activated the approach and the RNAV started to come up. We have to obey a speed restriction. Oh, I've got the speed brake out. We'll put that back in. We have to obey a speed restriction of 210 knots. So we'll start slowing now down to about 200 and we'll put flaps 1 out. Love Belfast down in the under. I don't know if we'll see the Orpho because I've just got Orpho for Belfast, which is a realistic scenery. So we'll slow to a 180 for flap 2 and then we'll take it from there. So just about to turn now onto the RNAV. That should come down now in a minute. That's platform altitude. for the Arnav. I'll put that to 180. That'll be swung round now. There's a runway ahead of us. So if we just click approach now, and then it's up nav, and then once that diamond comes down, so to speak, or like that rectangle shape, that should be final up. So currently a bit too high or too low at the minute, so we'll just leave the speed as is. So currently about 8 miles out. There's that now, there's the final lap now. That's coming down now, and we'll just descend with that. And that's the RNAV now. That's how you do an RNAV approach, basically. Easy as that. Right, we'll put flaps 2 out. And start too slow. So now if I put that to 3,000 feet, I don't. And then if we just slow all the way down now to our final approach speed. At 5 miles, we'll put out the gear. So we will.
2,000.
Right, 5 miles, gear down. Flaps free. What is that? Oh, it's one of them oil rig things that X-Plane puts on randomly. That's not there in real life. Ding the cabin crews to tell them to sit down. And we'll go full flap. And that, with full flap, is landing no blue on the ECAL. So, hang on, let's just go through this. Landing gears down, signs are on, cabins ready, spoilers are on, flaps full, landing no blue. Right, what I am going to do is I'm going to put on the bird on the
1,000.
thing, and I'm going to take over. So, my aircraft, but right a centre line, or left a centre line, sorry. So all we have to do is just fly it down now. The auto throttle will do its thing. And just keep our speed. Getting a bit too low now.
500. 100 above. 400. Minimum.
Landing.
300.
Yeah, I know, I know.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh. Bit of a bounce. Oh, reverse green. Oh, reverse green. Ah, there we go. Or, aye. Reverse now, green. And decelling 60 knots. Don't know what happened with reversers there. And we'll take Bravo as we planned. Very good landing that. Ah, yes, we'll take Bravo. And as I told you, the terminal's literally right there. So, a bit of a dodgy landing. I had a landing rate calculator up there, so it was acceptable. See, Yeah, so that is, so we'll slow right down, stop the clock, and we'll clean up flaps, spoilers to in, flaps to up, transponder to off, APU to on, landing light switches off, strobe lights off, taxi light on. Oh, beacon stay on now. Turn the flight directors off as well. And we'll take stand 2-1, which is you turn here and it's just a one in the corner. So we'll turn off all the lights coming into the apron. And gently pull her into stand. Nice and gently now. Just easy. Brakes are a bit hot, so we'll put the fans on in a minute. In fact, we can do that now. And then we'll just watch her come in and stop. There. Brakes release. Parking brakes. And my phone's just went off. The APU can come on now. And we can shut down the both engines. Signs can come off. Fuel pumps off. Pack 1 can come off. We can get the exterior, or the exterior. Oh, we can get exterior power. Exterior power. Oh, silly me. Trying to exit this thing. Get the power on. Get the APU off. What we can do is we can open, 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 and home, or that's the Reshade again. GPU, fuel, catering, no catering, loader front, loader rear, stairs front, stairs rear, and then that should be us now. That's, yeah, they're driving up. Beacon light can come off. Did I actually turn strobe lights off, wing lights off, and nav and logo can stay on because I'll probably fly back to Edinburgh. And yes, that is it for the turnaround. I don't know if Easyjet realign the IRSs. You know what? Let's just do that. I don't believe you do, but I'll just do them anyway. Anyway, that is us now on the ground. So guys, welcome to Belfast. 36 minutes of flight time, a very interesting flight, very enjoyable to do. I don't know when the next video is going to be, but for now, take care and bye bye.